G'day guys, I'm Mini Warpainter. In this video I'm going to take a break from glazing as I focus my attention to some good old edge highlighting whilst painting the spellbook to my Exalted Sorcerer. I'll catch you after the intro. Part 4. The book. This video isn't going to be too fancy. All it's going to involve is a bit of basing, some recess shading, and to finish off with some edge highlights. Keeping it traditional. Books are quite a common accessory to most HQ models, so I hope you find this video helpful. So as promised, I'm going to begin with a bit of basing, and for the red leather I've gone with Khorne Red. With the cover based, I'll move on to Ushanti Bone to base the pages. I'm going for an old yet well maintained book here. If I wanted to go older or not so well looked after, I'd base the pages with Zandri Dust. If I wanted them to look more new and fresh, I'd have based them with Pallid Witch Flesh. I'm mixing a little Abbadon Black into my Khorne Red to use as a recess shade for all the embossed details that cover the cover. This is better achieved with a little extra water to help with the flow of the paint from the brush. There's no big deal if you go out the lines at this stage, as you can always neaten things up again with Khorne Red. In fact, it's probably better to go at these fiddly tasks with the expectation to conduct a tidy up phase anyway. Plan for the worst, hope for the best. Next up, I'm going to start highlighting the cover with Wazdakka Red. I'll even look to get this in the smallest of flat areas, trying to avoid getting any on my recess shade. There's something about this range of reds I'm about to use in this video that just sings out to me red majestic leather. I'll use these colours for most red leathered accessories, such as the section of a stave that you'd hold onto, or a holster, or even a cape. It's something about the hue that emits a soft touch to the tone of red, but feel free to drop me a message if you think I'm barking mad. With that highlight completed, I go on to a final edge highlight of Squig Orange. Here I'm attempting to do some form of stippling in order to give the edges of the book a slight rough appearance, just to help present the illusion of how old this book is. With the cover completed, it's time to move on to the gold details. To base these, I'm using scale 75 Necro Gold. With a little Rhinox Hide mixed into Necro Gold, I'll use this to start adding in the recessed shade to all gold details. I'm using Elven Gold to edge highlight. Then to finish the gold details off, I'm using Citrine Alchemy to add a final highlight. That's now the gold details completed and only the pages to finish off. I'm going to start with the edge highlighting along each individual page with Pallid Witch Flesh. Then to add depth to the pages, I'm using Zandri Dust to run down the recesses. Then finally, white scar just to highlight the corners of each page. And that's the book completed. Something a little different to capes, cloaks and cloth. I hope you find the video useful. Books can sometimes be centerpieces to some models, as they add a bit of story and narrative to the model. No pun intended. Thanks for watching guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you've anything to add, please don't hesitate to comment down below. If you're on Instagram, you can find me at miniwar_painter. Here you can follow my progression as I like to post regularly on my stories. Don't forget to subscribe and don't be shy to mix those paints. Ta-ra!